Each correct answer worth £1,000. Here you go, your time starts now. The extra crispy kernel is a character used to advertise what fast food chain?
Kentucky Fried.
Correct. The Legion d'honneur is an award created by what French military leader?
Napoleon.
Correct. Scream Above the Sounds is a 2017 album by what Welsh band?
Stereophonics.
Correct. The Rebel Alliance fought the Galactic Empire in what series of sci-fi
Star Wars.
films? Star Wars. Correct. Airline pilots are required to hold a level 4 certificate in what language?
English.
English. Correct. But what Verdi opera is largely based on Shakespeare's The Merry Wives of Windsor?
Henry VIII.
Puccini.
Falstaff. Vanessa White was a founder member of which girl group?
Pass.
The Saturdays. In what edition of Monopoly could you land on Craster's Keep or King's Landing?
Game of Thrones.
Correct. What Anthony Gormley sculpture is on the site of the old Lower Tyne Colliery?
Angel of the North.
Correct. Edinburgh has a local holiday each May in honour of which British Queen?
Queen Victoria.
Correct. 2017. Represented. Brilliant stuff, Jamie. £8,000. What a start. Now, the website oneacross.com helps in solving what type of puzzles?
Crossword.
Crossword. Correct. In what sitcom did Peter Kay play an assistant supermarket manager? Car Share. What religious Brazilian landmark was completed in 1931? Christ the Redeemer.
Yeah, Sugarloaf Mountain, yeah.
Appeared naked on the cover of Rolling Stone magazine. Pringle, John Lennon. The words, "You'll never walk alone," have been on the crest of what football club?
Liverpool.
Correct. Biohazard brand the chase is on.
For Christ's sake.
The Rodrigue, what TV at J Colonel is a character you start now. The website oneacross.com helps in.
Another technical glitch. Unstable file.
2001, what Russian space station re-entered the atmosphere near Nandi, Fiji?
Mir.
Mir.
Yeah.
Which artist created the diamond-studded skull for the love of God? Damien Hirst. What Bruce Willis film was known as Action Skyscraper in Norway?
Die Hard.
Die Hard, correct. Very good, Pat. Now, which takeaway company has an ordering feature called Dom the Pizza Bot?
Domino's, yeah.
Supporters of what political party are nicknamed the Purple Army?
UKIP.
Correct. What musical is about a florist who raises a plant with a thirst for human blood?
Little Shock of Horrors. Shop of Horrors.
Little Shop of Horrors.
Yes.
What June music event calls itself a festival of contemporary performing arts?
Glastonbury.
Correct. Which detective features in Arthur Conan Doyle as the man with the twisted lip?
Sherlock Holmes.
It is. Oh, what's his name? Pass.
Sherlock Holmes. Matt and Jeff Hardy make up which wrestling tag team partnership?
The Hardy Boys.
Correct. In Greek myth, Amphitrite was the wife of which sea god?
Poseidon.
Poseidon.
Correct. What speech of 1863 did the Chicago Times describe as silly, flat and dish?
Gettysburg Address.
Gettysburg Address.
Yeah.
What NASA space program was named after the fact? No time to get there for you, Alex, but £5 grand. The Rodriguez Solitaire was a flightless variety of what animal?
Bird.
Bird. What hit song by Kylie Minogue opens Everybody's Doing a Brand New Dance?
Locomotion.
Locomotion, correct. How was the Keanu Reeves character Thomas Anderson known in the Matrix trilogy?
Yeah.
Neo?
Yeah.
You're in the Band
Well done.
and Children of Rock are songs in what Lloyd Webber musical? School of Rock. The city of Atral in Kazakhstan is in both Asia and what other continents?
Europe.
Europe, correct. The Wipers Times was a paper published by British soldiers during what war?
World War I.
Second World War. First. What adjective describes a delicious variety of apple and a retriever dog? Golden, correct. Zsa Zsa Gabor said, "I never hated a man enough to give him back his what?
Wedding ring.
Wife. Diamonds. What gland shares its name with the botanical name for the herb thyme? Okay, Covey, what TV sitcom was nicknamed AbFab?
Absolutely Fabulous.
Absolutely Fabulous.
Correct. What first name is shared by footballers Drogba and Deschamps? Didier. Correct. The Great Snakes is the catchphrase of which comic book reporter?
Pippin.
Correct. Which chemist and inventor was born in Penzance, 1778?
Pass.
Humphrey Davy. In what country was the actor Donald Gleeson born?
USA.
Ireland.
Correct. What piece is the tallest in a traditional Staunton chess set?
Queen.
Queen.
King. Orson Welles played Charles Foster Kane in what film?
Citizen Kane.
Citizen Kane.
Correct. The term cobalamin relates to which of the vitamin Bs?
Jamie.
12.
Correct. How many letter O's are there in the name of the tea oolong?
Jamie.
3.
Correct. Pink Friday is a fragrance by which Trinidad-born rapper?
Jamie.
Tiz Strider.
Nicki Minaj. Toros is a resort on which Spanish costa?
Sol.
Jamie.
Costa del Sol.
Correct. Maria Ho is a famous player of what card game?
Jamie.
Poker.
Rich.
Poker. Robert Reed played Dad Mike Brady in what American sitcom?
Brady Bunch.
Jamie.
Brady Bunch.
Correct. Kaiser is the German word for what dairy product?
Cheese.
Jamie.
Cheese.
Correct. What Dan Brown novel is mainly set in Florence?
Da Vinci Code.
Jamie.
Angels and Demons.
Inferno. MAN and MCO are codes for railway stations in what city?
Manchester.
Jamie.
Manchester.
Correct. What relative was the title of a 70s hit for Clive Dunn?
Mother.
Grandad.
Correct. Which famous mutineer was born in Cumbria 1764?
Fletcher Christian.
Jamie.
William Bligh.
Fletcher Christian. What is
The other
the
one.
first consonant in the English alphabet?
Jamie.
Antarctica.
Correct.
Yeah.
Brahma beer originated in what South American country?
Brazil.
Brazil.
Correct. Anne Charleston played Madge in what Australian TV show?
Neighbour.
Correct. What white bird is the logo for Sipsmith Gin? That would have been a swan. That's very good for the two of you. 17 steps. At J Lowe's, the Instagram account of which entertainment?
Jennifer Lopez.
Correct. The Royal Mail's standard second class stamps are what colour?
Blue.
Blue.
Correct. The highest point
Yes.
in Portugal is what island group?
Madeira.
Azores.
Correct.
Oh, yeah.
Which actor hosts the fake news show?
Yeah,
Pass.
that's
Stop
all.
the clock.
I don't know. I'm not so sure.
Well, that's what yeah,
Should we just
I
have
think
a,
we will.
have a guess?
Yeah.
Hugh Laurie.
It's wrong. Stephen Mangan.
Mm.
Okay, here we go. 14 to catch, 1 minute and 37 seconds remaining. Your time starts again. Now, Thor is an Avenger in the comics of what US publisher?
Marvel.
Yeah.
Correct. Michael Russell wrote the fly fishing book under what pen name?
J.R. Hartley.
Correct. The Sylvia Young Theatre Schools in what English city?
London.
Correct. What biblical book records the life of Methuselah?
Genesis.
Correct. Marge in Chains was an episode of what animated sitcom?
Simpsons.
Yeah.
Correct. The pop group Steps has how many female members?
3.
2.
Correct. The Davis Strait lies in what ocean?
Oof, Davis Strait. Where the hell's that? Go for
Atlantic.
Pacific.
Correct. What paper size is half the size of A1?
A2.
Correct. A bum bag is known in the US by what name?
Fanny pack.
Paddy Pack.
Correct. What large number is sometimes abbreviated to the letters TN?
Trillion.
Yeah.
Correct. Vitamin A is commonly known by what other name?
Retinol.
Correct. Traditionally, apple bobbing is done on what day in October?
31st.
Correct. Which Steve Coogan character has a son called Fernando?
Alan Partridge.
Correct. What sport is played at Kingston Heath in Melbourne?
Golf.
Cricket.
Start the clock. That is wrong.
Stick with
Gotta get
golf.
it Right.
Could be Aussie rules football. Could be rugby.
Yeah, it must be the Huntingdale Golf Course.
Should we say Aussie rules football? Could be again. Aussie rules football.
Could have been, what did you say, Aussie rules or rugby?
Rugby.
Golf. Okay, 1 to catch, 30 seconds remaining. Your time starts again. Now, Dapple Bay is a variety of coat colour of
Horse.
what animal?
Horse.
Correct.
Yeah.
Alright, okay, 2 attempts to push back and unexecuted, caught, 25 seconds remaining. But thoroughly enjoyed playing alongside you. Hope you've been...
Sorry.
1 minute on the clock, $2,000 for every correct answer. Shana, you good to go?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Your time starts now. In rock, paper, scissors, 2 outstretched fingers traditionally represent
Scissors.
what?
Scissors.
Correct. Typically, which poultry product is the main ingredient of a frittata?
Egg.
Chicken.
Correct. Peter Brock's nickname, King of the Mountain, is a reference to Mount what?
Panorama.
Panorama.
Correct. TV character Papa Smurf is typically depicted with a beard of which colour?
White.
Correct. The beak of the kingfisher inspired a design of what Japanese train?
Sushi train.
Bullet.
Bullet. In 2021, AFL footballer Joe Danaher made his debut with which club?
Essendon.
Sydney Swan.
Brisbane Lions.
Yeah.
Which African nation has the internet country code .rw?
Rwanda.
Rwanda.
Correct. In geometry, the Archimedean solids are named after which Greek mathematician?
Archimedes.
Pass.
Archimedes, rapper and singer Sampa Tembo performs under the stage name Sampa the what? Great. The Light We Carry is a 2022 book by which former US First Lady
Michelle Obama?
Michelle Obama. Return to the Sea is the subtitle of the...
I'm sure it isn't on my book, sure.
Now, the Summer Olympics are normally held every how many years?
4 years.
Yeah.
Correct. The film The Whole 10 Yards stars Friends actor Matthew who?
Perry.
Pass.
Perry. The Golden Valley wine region is in which Australian state?
New South Wales.
Yeah.
Victoria.
No.
Fox in Socks is a classic children's book written by which US author?
Mem Fox.
Correct. Dream Your Life Away is a hit album by Australian singer Vance who?
Morrison.
Joy. The famous department store in Red Square is known by what three-letter acronym?
Gum.
Don't know. Pass.
Gung. In the Tom and Jerry cartoons, Jerry is what animal?
Mouse.
A mouse.
Correct. Also known as tenderloin, an expensive cut of beef, is the eye what?
Fillet.
Flip.
Fillet. In the 1960s, boxer Muhammad Ali converted to which religion?
Islam.
Islam.
Correct. The Peterson Automotive Museum is in which Californian city?
Los Angeles.
New York.
LA.
Yeah.
Which rapper's stage name is based on the nickname of baseball's Hammer and Hank Aaron? Were you ever going to get an MC Hammer question?
Ah.
No, anyway.
MC Hammer. Danny, nice job. $8,000. Now, what word for a family relation is commonly shortened to cuz?
Cousin.
Correct. Scott Wolf and Matthew Fox star in the 90s TV drama Party of what?
5.
5. Devadatta was a famous monk in which Eastern religion? Buddhism.
Yeah.
The
Wow.
Notebook is a romance novel by best-selling author Nicholas who?
Pass.
Sparks. Which country hosted the 2022 Men's T20 World Cup?
Australia.
Correct. Thailand's national flag has how many red stripes?
2.
3.
2. The characters Stifler and Stifler's mum feature in which comedy film series?
Pass.
American Pie. In the US, what animal is the mascot for Energizer batteries?
A bunny.
Yeah.
Correct. Battle Abbey in England is built on the site of which 1066 battle?
Hastings.
Battle of Hastings.
Correct.
Well done.
What colour band is at the top of a New South Wales full driver's licence?
Blue.
Yellow.
Correct. An amphibian native to Australia and New Guinea is white tree. What frog?
Yeah.
Renee, well done. $10,000. Does that get you
Well, I
there?
like that he solves the questions that he hasn't finished at least. I wish that Bradley would start doing that.
Now, what is the main spice ingredient in the Hungarian dish chicken paprikash?
No, paprika.
Paprika. The MVP in the 2022 NBA Finals Series was Stephen who?
Pass.
Curry. Otoplasty means a cosmetic surgical procedure on which human sensory organ?
Nose.
Ear.
Mm.
The name of which extinct bird is said to come from the Portuguese for fool?
Dodo.
Dodo. Appearing in Marvel films as Thunderbolt Ross was late actor William who? Hurt. Australian magazine Frankie was launched in which decade?
80s.
2000s. And alliterative term for a place where ships can be repaired is dry
Dock.
Correct. Mentioning glass surfaces, a common name for a deceptive act is smoke and what?
Mirrors.
Correct. The Montreux Jazz Festival takes place in which European country?
France.
Switzerland.
Yeah.
Former UK PM Clement Attlee served in the army during which World War?
World War 1.
First. And we just accidentally killed William Shatner. Alright. Brendan, fourth. Limerick ham is smoked ham from which country's cuisine?
Ireland.
Island.
Correct. How many US pennies equal $1 US?
100.
100.
Correct. In which Pacific country is Mount Maunganui?
New Zealand.
Danny.
Papua New Guinea.
New Zealand. Classic TV character Frank Spencer is played by Michael who?
Danny.
Crawford.
Yeah.
Correct. Mona Vale Beach is in which Australian capital city?
Sydney.
Danny.
Sydney.
Correct. Alumna is the feminine form of what word?
Alumni.
Danny.
Alumni.
Alumnus. Pecorino Toscano is a cheese named for which Italian region?
Tuscany. Tuscany.
Tuscany.
Correct. American Francis Ouimet is a Hall of Famer in which sport?
Baseball.
Danny.
Baseball.
Golf.
Yeah.
The comic strip Garfield originated in which country?
USA.
Renee. England.
America. The Passenger is a 2022 novel by Cormac who?
Pass.
Renee. Pass.
McCarthy. The Babasu palm is native to which continent?
Danny.
Asia.
South America.
Correct. RADM is an abbreviation of the naval rank Rear what?
Admiral.
Renee. Admiral.
Correct.
Well done.
The Fra Moro crater is on which celestial body?
Moon.
Danny.
The moon.
Correct. Camille Saint-Saëns composed the opera Samson and who?
Delilah.
Danny.
Delilah.
Correct. An airport in which US state is named for Louis Armstrong?
Danny.
Ooh.
St. Louis.
Louisiana.
Louisiana,
Which
yeah.
Asian country has the internet domain .ph?
Philippines.
Renee.
Philippines.
Correct. The 80s film Steel Magnolias stars Shirley who?
McLean.
Danny.
McLean.
Correct. In which Queensland city is the suburb of Bigara Waters?
Gold Coast.
Danny.
Brisbane.
Gold Coast.
Yes.
Which former Aussie cricketer is nicknamed Swervin Mervyn?
Merv
Danny.
Hughes.
Melvin Hughes.
Correct. Ray Thomas and Mike Pinder founded the band The Mooney what?
Blues.
Danny.
Blues.
Correct. Right on the buzzer. All right. Some nice work there.
He probably
And
did
exactly
better than
what
I expected
Professor
him
said
to in
would
that.
happen
Yeah.
is you were filling in each other's exactly where you had to come in. 15 steps down here.
Impressive. That's another thing I got right tonight.
Very good for a two-player team. All right, final check. Now, Camembert cheese is named for a village in which country?
France.
Yeah.
Correct. What metal comes from the main ore mined at Mount Tom Price?
Iron.
Iron.
Correct. U.S. Attorney General Jeff Sessions served under which president?
Bill Clinton.
Trump.
No.
Correct.
Yeah.
The 60s hit Hello Mary Lou was co-written by Gene who?
Pitney.
Correct. Australia's Navy headquarters are in which city?
Canberra.
Sydney. Stop the clock. Australia's Navy headquarters are in which city?
Canberra. It's Sydney.
Adelaide? What do you think? Melbourne? We'll go for Melbourne, Harry.
Canberra.
Mm.
Canberra. 1:29 on the clock. Chaser needs 11 and the clock restarts. Now, China's Guangdong province has a coastline on which sea?
South
South China
China.
Sea.
Correct. Which Turkish city's airport has the IATA code IST?
Istanbul.
Correct. Terence Crawford is a multiple world champion in what sport?
Golf.
Stop the clock. Terence Crawford is a multiple world champion in what sport?
Chess, maybe. Oh, that's not a sport. It's a game, isn't it?
Go for soccer?
Boxing.
Oh,
Terence Crawford, boxing.
oh, now I've heard. Now I can. Yeah.
Chaser needs 9, 1:13 on
Things
the
are
clock.
going.
Time restarts. Now, in which Victorian city is the Islamic Museum of Australia?
Melbourne.
Correct. The novel The Dane Curse is by US crime author Dashiell who?
Hammett.
Correct. The river port Manaus is in which large South American country?
Brazil.
Correct. Vinyasa is a common form of which popular health practice?
Yoga.
Correct. Which skating sport has positions called jammer and blocker?
Hockey. Ice hockey.
Roller skating.
Stop the clock. Which skating sport has positions called jammer and blocker?
Ice hockey.
Roller derby.
No.
Roller derby?
Roller derby is right. There's a push.
Joking.
Good job. Chaser needs 6.
Oh, yeah.
45 seconds on the
The
clock
block,
now.
the jam.
Time restarts now.
Oh,
Lady
okay.
Gaga had a hit with the song The Edge of what?
Reason.
Stop the clock.
Oh.
Lady Gaga had a hit with the song The Edge of what?
Glory.
There it is. Glory is right. Good pushback. This is going well. Chaser needs 7.
They've almost got a
42
shot.
on the clock. And your time restarts. Now, the mummy of Carteret is housed in which London museum?
British Museum.
British. Correct. In what country was the soft drink Mountain Dew first produced?
USA.
Correct. What is the national language of Indonesia?
Indonesian. Baha.
Hassa.
Cor-
Indonesian.
Correct. Bar Beach is a suburb of which city in New South Wales?
Sydney.
Newcastle.
Correct.
Mm.
What brown confectionery is a typical ingredient of ganache? What? Correct. A well-known US band is Sly and the Family Stone.
Stone.
Correct. In which country is the Red Horse Osaka Ferris wheel?
Japan.
Correct. Oh, you got him down to 4 seconds.
Oh, 4
Oh,
seconds.
You don't want to give us one more pushback.
Yeah, that was an exciting game. Mainly because I won.
Well, you did very, very well. Very close there. Guys, unfortunately, we have to say goodbye to that $18,000. I hope you had fun. That was really close.
They probably deserve better.
Next time.